forgetting shit. Wait, you want that on?
Huh?
You want that on? Okay. All right. No?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome everybody. I'm your host Coy Cook, and this is I Said What I Said. Oh, let's just dive right in, because shit's gonna get weird. Toronto man sentenced to prison for tricking men and having sex with him. I don't know how you trick a man into having sex with you, but this dude did it. I don't know what they're doing in Toronto, but apparently, and not even just tricking men into having sex with him. He did this using a sheet, only a sheet. He would trick these dudes online, pretending to be a woman. These dudes would show up and he had this makeshift barrier and he tricked two men into having sex with him. I don't know how this is the problem, fellas. Women say we will fuck anything. You just show up to some bitch establishment without no questions and just put your dick through a sheet. You don't know something we gotta do better. This man was charged for sexual assault, and that's throwing me off. I'm like, cause he was the one getting fucked. It's like, so how? And these dudes, the dude was caught. He was caught because one dude decided to just break the makeshift barrier down. He said, this ain't pussy, this asshole. Ripped that shit down, and the only thing standing between this dude's true identity and his ruse was he was wearing a wig. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Fellas, we gotta do better. Do not show up. Stop meeting women online, for one. Just stop. You guys are on I don't know what app they were using, what website, but we gotta stop meeting women. I'm not saying don't meet them, but stop meeting them and going straight to their house offering dick. You gotta start meeting these women in public, because it's getting scary out here. And I don't know how this is even a story, because the story, if I was involved, if somehow you tricked me into it, story would have read, man found dead. Man found dead. We don't know why. Because I'm not telling nobody this story. You know, and he's trying to appeal the prison sentence, which I don't get it. If you like having sex with men, they take you to jail. Sounds like you're in the right place to me. I could be wrong. I don't know. I've never been to prison. But I watched a lot of prison shows, and apparently men-on-men action is a thing. So, sir, you don't have to trick people. No more sheet. Just you and your celly in there making sweet, sweet love. I said what I said. Let's move forward. We just cut to the video. We're gonna cut to the video, and I'm gonna explain myself after we watch this video.
Job and everything will be okay. Yes, that's what my mom and dad would say. Job. We want to make a video on how we too smart for that.
Okay, since I was a young Coy, I never wanted to be the black guy with the fat white chick. And this is why. Because for some reason, black guys with fat white women seem to condone this kind of behavior. Homeless couple says, fuck a job. We don't need a job. We're too smart to work. These people were living in a storage unit. You could have just described this situation to me and I'd have been like, okay, either this a brother with a fat white chick or this a Mexican dude with a fat white chick. Because apparently, that's the whites, that's what they give us. They give us like, hey, take our big bitches. You know, that's fine, you can have them. And he's sitting there talking about, fuck a job. We too smart for that. And she laying there on the bed and I can tell she's like, I'm so hungry. This nigga talking some bullshit. He's an aspiring rapper. She's got an OnlyFans, and I'm not opposed to that because this was actually this was a solid looking big girl. Like big white women aren't my thing because I don't want to be that black guy. But she don't look. I'm not subscribing. But I was like, okay, you can do that without him, ma'am. You can do look. And this dude talking all this shit. We too smart for a job. We're entrepreneurs. I'm like, bro. You cannot be, can you be an entrepreneur and homeless? I don't think so. This dude talking all this shit when he about to lose his girl to a nigga with a ham sandwich. Because that's all, look, there's gonna be somebody out here like, look, you ain't ate today, you struggling, you homeless with this dude. And then look, they're homeless and don't even have a car, which is crazy to me. Because that's like bottom tier homeless. And I seen this dude and I was like, man, here we are in 2024 and we still got niggas doing this shit. Because a big sister ain't gonna put up with this shit. A big sister like, nigga, you need to get a job. The rapping ain't happening. Either get it together or I'm out. So fellas, let's please do better, especially my young brothers. Do not end up like this dude with your big white girl struggling. It's terrible. Oh, so I'm glad I'm talking about brothers and other people who aspire to be like brothers. Because China, y'all just bored. You guys are just bored out there. Apparently in China, they found a way to give Chinese people nigga hair. they got chemicals and rollers and they're doing this crazy stuff. And these Chinese people now have Afros. They got the sponge shit. We'll go to the video. I'm gonna show you a little sample. We're gonna go to the video real quick. You see, it's crazy that we Negroes can't have nothing. We gave y'all breakdancing, and we left that, we let that go. Jabberwockies is a bunch of Asian cats, best breakdancers ever seen on this planet. We gave y'all breakdancing. Can we please have the hair? Can we please, and I don't even think this is like there's not too much work, because I've seen a lot of old Asian women when they go from being like sexy, sucky lady, and they get old, and they all these, every time you see an old Asian lady, she got an afro. She got an afro or a bowl cut. So they've been doing this shit for years. It's just coming to light. But I want y'all to let us have something. I do not want to see Asian dudes out here sponging they shit. If I see an Asian dude here sponging they shit, I'm gonna be highly upset. I'm not gonna say nothing, because I'm still smart enough to believe that motherfucker knows some form of martial arts. And I'm not about to get my ass whipped by a nigga who's gonna sponge his hair. Nigga's gonna sponge his hair and then disrespect me with a roundhouse kick. I'm not gonna put up with it. I can't. So, Asians, just let us have this. You can, I don't wanna see, you guys took the cornrows. I don't wanna see waves, and I don't wanna see sponging. That's all I'm saying. Said what I said. And I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. This is very obvious. I don't even know why this is news. I just wanted to share it with you, because I'm like, okay, just in case there's some people out here that don't know it. Apparently, studies show that women respond more positively to romantic cues on a full stomach than an empty stomach. I'm like, no shit. I'm like, there's people out here that don't know this. 9 times out of 10, fellas, if your lady's mad and she's bitching, she's hungry, okay? That's what the problem is with these dudes. The problem, not with the dudes, but with the women's response to the dudes. Unsolicited dick pics. They don't like them. But also, fellas, you were sending unsolicited dick pics to bitches on empty stomachs. So you gotta send the Uber Eats first. You send the Uber Eats first. And then when she thanks you and says, thank you, that was so sweet of you, then dick, okay? That is how you do it. I don't know, anytime I've ever wanted something for a woman, I made sure I fed her first, whether I cooked it or I brought it to her or I took her somewhere.
Tasty.
I've never, in my whole history of fucking, I ain't never fucked a bitch on an empty stomach. It's next to impossible. It's like you feed her and she is, and the legs just fall open. And I don't know why this study has come out and these people didn't know that. So fellas, free game. I said what I said, feed these women. If you want the ass, you gotta feed her, okay? I don't care, but the hard ones are the vegans. The vegans are the ones, because I don't eat that shit, and I ain't never seen a girl get wet over some quinoa. I've never, but it could be possible. I don't know. I'm not messing with it. Oh, speaking of fucking fellas, we have a debate. We're gonna go to the video real quick, and then I'll tell you what I feel about the debate.
Do you have more respect for a girl who is presenting the condom or a girl who's letting you hit raw? And I'm not gonna lie, men could be delusional. I'm gonna feel like I'm special.
This is something I've been talking about for years. Okay, so if you getting ready to get down with a woman and she pulls out a condom, does that deter you? Are you turned off? Or would you prefer a woman who doesn't have a condom who lets you hit raw? Because I know, like dude in the video said, when she lets you hit raw, you feel special. Not me. I'm like, this bitch is lazy. She not even gonna contest the raw dick. She's just gonna let me slide in. I was like, so me personally, please have a condom. But I have questions. I got questions. What condition is it in? Because he was like, I don't know how. I don't know. How many dudes she handed that condom to. I mean, you could tell by if it's all dented up and folded. Niggas, you've seen an old condom before. You know the wear and tear. I'm like, oh, she had this one for a minute. Now, if it's a fresh one, she got a fresh pack, which means she had to renew, which means she doing a lot of fucking, which is fine. Put the rubber on, protect yourself. Stop going meet to meet with this stranger lady. We do not go meet to meet with stranger ladies. We got enough baby mamas on the planet. If women start carrying condoms, please. I'm an advocate for you to carry condoms. However, if don't be out here shooting for the magnums every time. Sometimes you gotta have some regular ones in there because some dude, you want that nigga sitting there holding on to it the whole time, can't get a stroke right because he gotta hold the rubber on. So get you some regular ones for the regular guys, and then if he a big dog, then you can bust out the magnum. He gonna let you know. And more times than not, if he a big dog, he got a magnum on him anyway. So we're gonna end the debate right here. If she lets you hit raw and it's your first link, Negro, you are not special. She nasty, and I hope you got medical benefits. She gonna be sizzling. I said what I said. Just dead serious about this. Oh, damn. Okay, well, we're still in Black History Month. I'm still talking about it. Okay, we're gonna cut to the video real quick, and then we're gonna dive right in. Let's get to the video.
How many of you would trade places with a black person in this society?
Would you trade places with a black person? The silence speaks volumes. All these white women didn't say nothing like they had to think about it. There's no thinking. The answer was absolutely not. If you listen closely, you'll hear somebody say, I wouldn't do it. And then you have other people trying to reason. Well, I mess with some Native Americans and my kids could be really dark. No, the answer is no. There's not, if there's a white person out there that says that they would switch places with a black person, not a successful one, a regular run-of-the-mill black person. If a white person says they would switch places, they're lying because they're only saying that because they know it's not possible. Unless you've seen A.R. the other night, because now there might be a thing. So I dare you to ask your white friends this question. And if they say yes, Negro, take your hard-earned money, take your white friend to the tanning salon and crank that motherfucker up to 45 and cook they white ass so we can see if they really want to do it. This was fun. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to do all the free shit. Like, subscribe, most importantly, share. Share. I got a show coming up March 15th, Being Better Friends. We're gonna put the link somewhere in here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.